This is the amount of vegetables my kids needed to eat when they were a kid to earn a treat. When I was a kid growing up, I was made to eat what I didn't like. That, especially, was vegetables. That didn't make any sense to me when I was a kid, but I was wise enough even as a little guy to think maybe when I grow up, that will make a lot more sense. I still think it makes no f***ing sense. I think maybe the parent is a shitty cook. Why does the kid have to suffer? Maybe a nice hot steaming pile of canned vegetable medley isn't that appealing to a kid. So when I had kids, I and my wife had to make a choice. Do we make them eat their vegetables? Fuck no. On the for real, I thought and still think that it's my wife and I's responsibility to inspire our kids and persuade our kids to taste new things because of the experience and who it helps them become. Not because I'm authority and you're the only person I get to boss around. I mean, I know it's easy to say, eat your carrots or else, but that sounds more like a threat. I'd rather say, you know what? You don't have to eat all those carrots. They're kind of yucky, huh? But if you eat this tiny little square, you get a prize. And of course the prize was adjusted to what the kids' interests were. 100% of the time, they would say, that's it? Just that little tiny piece? Or how many of those little pieces? Just one. They'd eat it. They'd get the prize. But now it was my job to figure out how to get that nutrition into their bodies. So in the next couple of days, we would make a delicious carrot soup, and we would call it anything but carrot soup. I mean, thinking a little bit, it'd be something like maybe Blue's Clues soup, or possibly Power Rangers soup. And we dress it up with crackers and maybe go out and even buy like a special Blue's Clues bowl or Power Rangers bowl with the matching spoon and make it just really appealing and delicious, which would make it more fun to enjoy the soup, the experience of eating it on this delicious bowl and the name that it has. And you'd never get a question like, what's in the soup? Another thing we'd often do is make strawberry, banana, and carrot smoothies. Again, using a real fancy cup with a real cool swirly straw and call it a banana and strawberry smoothie. Not adding the word carrot. We would do this with all the vegetables. So, did it work? Well, for me, there's still a handful of vegetables that straight out make me gag. I don't like them. I will not eat them. I'll poke them out of my food if they are already in my food. And if I know that there's a Mexican restaurant that adds peas to their rice, I will ask for a special order with no peas. Today, for this video, just a few minutes ago, I asked my kid if they liked vegetables, and this is what they said. I went into Cam's room and I asked him, hey, do you like vegetables? He said, yeah. Then I asked him, do you have any, like, one vegetable that you just don't like, that is just, like, ill, that you, let's just say, hate? And it took him about a minute to answer. He couldn't think of one. And after about a minute, he did come up and say, oh yeah, I don't like that white broccoli. I said, cauliflower? He's like, yeah, I don't like that cauliflower. I do not like it. I will not, if it's on my plate, I will not eat it. So there you go. One vegetable that he doesn't like out of all the vegetables that are out there. An 18-year-old kid likes all of them except cauliflower. Then I asked Lynn, do you like vegetables? Keep in mind, she's almost vegan. She said with those big pretty eyes and a smile, yeah. Then I asked her the same question. Is there any vegetable that you just like, it's like not your favorite and you prefer not to eat it? We'll even dare to say that you hate it? Same thing. Took about a minute. Just thinking, looking this way, looking that way. And then she's all, you know what? I don't really like peas. Just those single round peas. I don't really like those. I will not eat them if they're on my plate. I don't prefer them, no. A young lady who can make the choice to eat any or none of her vegetables likes all the vegetables that are out there except one. Both of these kids were never made or forced to eat their vegetables. What would I call that? Success.